Hello. Hello. Thank you for joining me on this little evening reading. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. What are we asking for? What are we seeking? A lot of times people think that if it's riches or glory or whatever things we want, whatever earthly things we're seeking, God will grant us. If it's according to his will and purpose, guys, it's not just a wishing well, right? At multiple points in the Bible, it talks about according to God's will, right? Or waiting on God's time. Patience is a critical thing that we need to learn. I'm learning it still. So the doors will be opened. It might not be the door you're expecting, though, okay? Okay, just be open and receptive and ready for when God does open a door for you, okay? Step on through. Promise you won't regret it. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Again, right? What will your desires of the heart be if you are truly delighting in God? Okay, well, the most important command, Jesus said this, right, is loving the Lord your God. Love is the most important thing that a Christian would be doing. So if we're loving people, we're not going to want to lie to them. We're not going to want to hurt them. We're not going to want to be rude, be mean. All these things that come naturally with love in the truest form of love, right? The purest forms. Not, like loving with intent, which isn't really love. That's divisive. Decisive? No, that's divisive. I think that's the term. But true love, selfless love. Loving, even when it's not easy. Loving when it's not convenient, right? That's love. So if you're truly delighting in God, you're going to be pursuing things of love, right? So if you're pursuing things of love and you're asking about those things, then why would God not grant you those? Now, that's not to say that everything will be granted. Because maybe this is a season of growth. It rains on the good and the evil. Maybe maybe he does grant it, right? We don't know. But it's silly to cross it off, Don't discount prayer. Don't discount hope and faith. I promise. Another banger from Psalms, right? I sought the Lord, and he answered me. He delivered me from my fears. Friends, when you truly put your faith in God, in the promise of eternal life, and you truly believe that this life is just a stepping stone for the next, you realize that, yeah, bad things may happen to your physical body. It might hurt, but it's going to end. The one thing that isn't going to end, the one thing that never stops, never ceases to exist is our souls, right? Two places, two options, heaven or hell. That's just the mashed potatoes of it, right? The meat. Get to the meat of it. The meat of the issue, the heart. Heaven or hell. This life is somewhat of a test. It's a choice, right? We have the option. We're not all handed the same cards, right? It's not a rose garden for everyone. It's not fair, right? Life sucks for some people. Life sucks for everyone sometimes. Look at the suicide rates of the rich. Look at all the artists, musicians writing about sadness and sorrow. Lil Xan, bro, who was one who killed himself? Lil Xan didn't kill himself. Black guy, art rapper, really talented. Oh shoot, what was his name? He could freestyle like no other. I'm blanking, come on. Dang it. He was on a plane, and I think that the feds were coming or something like that, and he took a bunch of his pills, or maybe that's not the story, but regardless, he took a bunch of pills, and he overdosed. I'm not 100% sure on the circumstances on why, but again, if you listen to his music, it doesn't really help me if I can't think of the artist's name. Son of a biscuit. Shoot. Look right now. I'm gonna find it for you guys. It's gonna kill me if I can't pass the knowledge on. And with this, right, when you're listening to an artist such as this, there's a lot of swearing, there's a lot of perverse language. So I'm not suggesting you listen to this for recreational use, because what we feed on, we think about post, right, afterwards. Those songs are running through our minds, not all the times, but sometimes. So when you're listening to this, I want you to listen to the lyrics and I listen to the person who is writing these lyrics, okay? And this song, this artist, Juice WRLD, there we go. Sorry, boys and girls. Sorry, I did not remember Juice WRLD's name. Even Mac Miller. Mac Miller freaking he overdosed. Not intentionally, but regardless, when you're living life on the edge, listen to some of his songs. Like listen to Five Finger Death Punch. I think Darkness Settles In. There's multiple songs on their newest album that are just, Disturbed too, so much just searching, right? Longing. They're longing for Jesus. They don't know it. You don't know it. But I do. Trust me. If you're tired of searching fruitlessly, all right? Tired of, yearning, not finding that satisfaction from your passions, your pursuits, your interests, a hobby, whether it be a job, whether it be a relationship, and you're still left partially unsatisfied, right? You're looking for something else. You don't know what it is. You're thinking maybe it's a different partner, right? That someone else can fully fulfill you more. Someone else is out there. Maybe it's my buttages. No, it's not your buttages that you're searching for. Maybe it's the ultimate job, searching for that. A career, pilot boy. I don't know what you're looking for, but you think that's gonna finally bring you content, make you happy. But it won't. It won't. If you don't believe me, look at suicide rates for any job. Look at depression statistics, right? Just go do a little research. Do a little research and see if money brings happiness, okay? Don't do that search specifically, right? Don't search as money bring happiness. Look up statistical evidence such as suicide rates per income class. You can look up suicide rates per job. And again, all this is not categorical, but statistical, evidentiary. It's literally numbers, right? It's empirical. You can count it. So, do the research. Happiness can't be bought. Although V8s, the sound of a V8 doesn't make me really happy. But, if I had that sound, but no family, no home, no God, no love, nothing, right? Nothing. Love conquers all, friends. I love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in to this little fireside chat. I think that was a World War II radio show. I think a president did that. Look it up. I'm on a knowledge quest / sharing of knowledge found quest. Fireside chat, old radio show. I was right. The Fireside Chats were a series of evening radio addresses given by Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He was the 32nd president of the United States from 1934 to 1944. You're welcome. Cool beans.